What's up everybody, welcome back to the club in another World of Tanks Blitz video. This time I will be talking about the FV1006 Senlac. This tank is right now available in the store and we can buy it from those crates which are really pretty expensive right now, but this tank was even more expensive as this tank appeared this year a few months ago in the event. But yeah, but if you're still interested to go for this vehicle, I'm gonna tell you here in this video if is it really worth it or not, if this tank fits your play style or not, how to play with this tank, and in the end it will be all up to you if you should go for this vehicle or not. So this tank is really a very good tier 8 light tank. Okay, so you need to know how to play with light tanks if you wanna go for this vehicle. We have really an insane TPM, nearly 2.8k of TPM, so it's really pretty high for a tier 8 light tank. We got, of course, I think the RU, the German tank, got as much or as this tank or even more. Let's have a look very fast how much the German tank, how much TPM got the RU 251. Here we go, 2.7 as well, a bit more of TPM, but the Senlac got a bit more of penetration. Yeah, so we can do actually with both good if you will go for the gun warmer or for calibrated shells. With calibrated shells you will have 284 of penetration, which is really insane, and with that you will penetrate most of the tier 8 heavies and tier 9 heavies TDs. Okay, so we will have really barely no problem to penetrate well enhanced armored tanks, but I still prefer to go for the gun warmer because even without calibrated shells we still can penetrate very good if you just aim well on the weak spots of your armored enemy tanks. I'm going also for the supercharger for not losing shell velocity from distance, or for losing less shell velocity from distance doing my sniper shots, and we will need that because we're going to play very sneaky and we will do a lot of shots from distance. Refined gun, and with that having an insane accuracy, 0.277 of gun dispersion. Defense system, improved assembly. We have anyway no armor on this tank, it's really just a virtual armor, so I'm gonna also skip the part of talking about the armor of this tank and inspecting the armor of this tank, because this tank got literally no armor at all and everyone will pen you. Use enhanced tracks, in my opinion, will help us and it's more effective on the battlefield. Improved optics, engine accelerator, and the high-end consumables. This tank is really fast AF. We can reach here a top speed of I think 69 km per hour if I'm not mistaken. Yes, look at this guys. And we have also an insane rotation, so in point of mobility this tank is really insane. As good as the RU, or even better rotation, I guess. No, as good as the RU. Okay, RU got, to be honest, a bit more of rotation, and also I think that it's a bit faster. Yeah, 69, 80 km per hour. I'm a big fan of the RU 251. In my opinion, it's just I'm gonna tell you later what I think, but yeah, let's keep talking about the FV1006. Okay, to the provisions, I'm going here for that T and improve fuel to have a better TPM and maximize our mobility. And we don't need to go for the engine power boost, this tank is really anyway fast, so just go for repair kit and multi-purpose restoration pack. Yeah, so far so good. This tank got no legendary camouflage till now, and actually that's what we need to talk about this tank on paper. We got 10 degrees of depression, which is also pretty insane and will help us more to play sneaky with this tank, so 10 degrees are insane. But be careful, we cannot play Haldan with this tank. That 10 degrees of depression will only help you to very carefully poke, take a shot and roll back. You cannot stay there on your hull down position if you are on high ground or in summit of hills aiming down on an enemy, because if you stay there you will be pinned if you show your turret, because the turret it's pinnable also for everyone. That's it what we need to say about this tank on paper, and now let's jump to the battlefield. I'm gonna show you here how to play with this tank, how to drive it. I got for you for that 2 nice battles, 1 ace and another good battles to showcase you, yeah, this vehicle. Let's go. My first ace I did with this tank was in map Faust, and yeah, I'm going here to my medium or light tanks side, and I'm going carefully. I'm still backline, I'm not pushing like the mediums because, as I told you, I have no armor at all, so I'm trying to play careful. Yeah, leaving my teammates actually to spot for me, and I will be the one who is going just to deal some damage from distance. Now even I'm still spotted by the K91, I risk to take a shot because I know that the K91 got only 3 shots and already fired 2 shots, so I stayed there to take maybe another shot. That's no problem if I manage to finish him or deal more damage on him, and that's what I'm gonna do now. Here we go, rushing on him, using my speed, and give him another one, and my teammate or maybe me will do the rest. Here we go. So it's also very risky to go like that, but I knew that I saw in the minimap that the other enemy tanks are on the heavy side of the map, and that's why I decided to rush on the K91 like that. But be careful always, if you rush on an enemy tank, that means you are spotted, and if there is somewhere here waiting for me, I would be also finished. Okay, so if you do such moves, if you push on an enemy tank, be sure that there is no other tank hiding somewhere, especially TDs. Yeah, I mean, don't risk your hit points on, or don't risk being destroyed in the beginning of the battle because of stupid pushing or stupid rushing on enemy tank, because you was too greedy, you just wanted to finish him. Very careful always. If you push on enemy tank, make sure first if there is really no other tanks around the enemy tank you are aiming on or you are willing to finish. So here we go. Till now I'm really using every possibility to hide my armor behind obstacles, okay, trying to play sneaky, and that's how we should play, and we must play with this tank. Always plan your moves. You should decide which time you should rush. If you saw, for example, an enemy already fired a shot, use your speed, surprise him like this, okay. Yeah, I mean, no risk, no fun. Here in this situation, I saw that the VK just fired a shot. I risked it because I knew also that I have enough hit points to manage that, to even risk take 2 shots and still going out alive from that situation. Oh man, that T-54 was too lucky. I was even going for 4k damage, but somehow he was lucky and I bounced my shot. I didn't pin him, but that was enough to go for an ace. Nearly 4k of damage, 3900 of damage in this battle, going for an ace tank, a mastery badge. And yeah, with this tank right now there is not a lot of players playing with it. It's too expensive. So if you manage to deal 3.5k of damage, you are going to get your ace, and yeah, more of course. Anyway, the next situation gonna be in rock field, and yeah, so I'm going here again, medium side. I took a shot from the Emil 1951. This Skoda T56 is pushing here to the heavy side, so let's surprise him. Adrenaline activated. I'm gonna take maybe a shot, I don't care. Ooh, he missed, nice, thanks to my speed. And yeah, my adrenaline is activated, so I can really slap him 3-4 times while he's reloading. Now I got some help from the Type 62, so it's gonna be easy to finish this dude. And gonna miss again, of course. Really trolled for T56. Okay, already 1k damage, and let's keep moving. We got the M41 right there. So now I'm deciding, should I go to the silencer and the M41 or should I go heavy side? Heavy side is risky, so I decided to go to the medium side, now I'm going to the heavy side, to go to the M41 and the silencer, because the silencer is nearly destroyed. Only 2 shots, come on man. Sometimes I'm also really so unlucky, but yeah, it is how it is. The M41 is right now pushing on me, so I definitely need some help, so I decided first to leave the M41, finish the silencer first, or help my teammates to finish the silencer, so that they help me also to finish the M41. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna block the M41, so he will not run away, giving the chance to my teammates to finish him. That was very important, otherwise the M41 actually he was able to finish me, but yeah. Nice team play. So Projector 46 is right now 1 shot right there in front of me, but he will hide there, so I will try to find another enemy tank to do some damage on him. I'm seeing here that the WZ-132 was pushing on me, but the ISU finished him, and now the projector will poke, I guess. Here we go. Nice. Alright. So as you can see here in this battle, I was more all-rounder than the last battle. I was going to the medium side, then heavy side, then again medium side, surprising the enemies. Already 2 enemy tanks destroyed. Now I'm gonna surprise the IS-6. Yeah, so it's an art. It's an art to stay alive with a light tank and with this light tank. And this is how we should play with this tank. If you're going to camp your whole battle, it will not be that effective enough, so you're not going to use your speed, your mobility to be all-rounder. And it's very important to stay mobile with this tank, to keep moving the whole battle, so that you can distract the enemy and give the chance to your teammates to also deal some damage. If you are the one, you're going to be the all-rounder. That means you are distracting, keeping the enemy busy, and that gives the chance to your TDs and to your heavies to help you, and you are also helping them by distracting the enemy. So be all-rounder. That doesn't mean that you're going to go first line, but being all-rounder and sneaky at the same time, trying not to get spotted. And if you get spotted, that means you are going to finish the enemy, or at least slap him and run away again. So just being all-rounder with a light tank, that's the play style, how we should play with this tank. So now to the biggest question, worth it or not to go for the FV1006 Senlac? In my opinion, as I told you, it's a really good light tank, but in my opinion, it's just, yeah. If we have already a Tech 3 tank, which we can get it for free, or just for grind without investing money or gold on it, which is the RU251. Yeah, that means actually, how do I want to say? I don't want to say it's not worth it to go for this tank, but it's better to go, of course, to go for the cheap one if you want to save your money or gold. But if you want to collect all the tanks in this game, it's not a bad choice to go for this tank. It's really worth it to go for it, as we see here and we saw here in those battles that I showed you, that this tank is really amazing, is really effective on the battlefield. We can really do good battles with it and be very decisive with this tank if we know how to drive it. We got a high TPM for a light tank, we got everything. But in my opinion, the German version of this tank, the RU251, still better, looks cooler than the Senlac, and it's also more effective on paper and on the battlefield. This tank got better mobility, more speed, a bit more of TPM, a better accuracy, and in my opinion, this tank is the best tier 8 light tank in the game. Love me or hate me for that, it's my opinion. And if you want to go for the Senlac, it's definitely not a bad decision. It's a good decision, but just keep it in mind that we have a tank for free which is better than this tank. We can have it. So if you want to collect all the tanks, go for it, or if you want to just have a very fast tier 8 light tank because you need a lot of time to grind the RU251 or other tier 8 lights in the game. If you want to have in a fast time a very good tier 8 light tank, it's also a good choice to go for the FV1006 Senlac, the tier 8 collector British light tank. With that, I'm out guys, we arrived to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, you know what to do, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon for sure in the next video guys. Bye bye.